And we're live. Hello, hello. It's like I open the doors and everybody comes in. Karina, your paintings went out today. Hi, Nate. Okay, so on the screen are last week's paintings. We're just waiting on Vanna to get over there.
Who?
Manna.
Manavite. Stomach.
Yeah, do the round one first. That was the Boilermaker. Thank you, Penny.
Hello, everyone.
That came out really nice. It did a lot of developing after that pour. Hey, Darnell. Put him back in there because we'll trip over him if we set him there. Ron, I just use warm water with Dawn dish soap to clean my varnish brushes, and you want to do them immediately. You won't get it all out. You'll still have some stiffness in that brush, but it gets the majority out.
I believe this is the one I started the night off with before we had technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully the mean old buffer dragon won't show up tonight.
Yeah, you will.
Dawn dish soap?
Yep, Dawn dish soap. I tried a couple of different brush cleaners that didn't work as well as the Dawn. Murphy's oil soap works pretty good too.
This one was your...
My strainer. Ellen, you are nowhere near the camera.
I know. I start from one edge and take the
We need
other.
to pull the camera out tonight a little bit, I think. I put one drop on the brush, Carol, and then I put the warm water to it and scrub it out. And then I also use a bowl, so I stick it down in the soapy bowl too. It's getting all that varnish out. It's hard to get it out of a brush, especially if you're doing more than like 5 paintings, because that whole hour that you're doing varnishing, it just has time to dry in there.
That was my dog food tray.
Oh, that's right. Your dog food tray.
Gadget.
That looked like bloody fingers.
Alien fingers.
Oh, is that what it was? Alien.
Yes.
So if you're new and this is the first time watching, if you have questions, put them in caps so we don't miss them.
And last but not least was your flip and drag.
My flip and drag with all my favorite colors. Do you want to show them this one? I'm working on a painting. I'm trying to embellish. I don't know if you guys remember this one. Set it down. Where I did the swipe and then blew out the flowers. So I'm working on the leaves and the centers of the flowers with my paint markers. So I love those flowers, though, that flash in there. It's just so pretty. So I really want to save this one so that it looks pretty.
Would you like that in the rack?
Yes, please. Okay, so there was a couple that people wanted to see from my videos this week. The Flip and Drag dried beautifully. And I have, oh, the purple one. That's This was the last video that I put up, and it dried a lot darker than the video. And it has lots of flash in there. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can see the flash. So that came out really nice. I like it. I can't wait to varnish it. It's going to bring all that up. All right. Oh, I had one more. This one. Watch on that one. And this was the gray background Paint Kiss. My hot Paint Kiss. Oh, Bobby, I hope you feel better. Everybody's sick. I don't like it. Okay. Alan, I'm going to let you go first because I have to get my stuff ready.
No, don't we have something to...
Oh, yeah. So we got a package in our fan mail box from B-Boop Karen. Alan's going to open it up. Eskimo, it's either a theme or you want an accent color. You don't want the same colors that you have in your room. You want accent colors. That's how I base mine anyway. No, it's not a bigger tray, Brian. I know why you're asking that.
Yeah, I know why too. So, in the first package, we have silicone cupcake. What do you want to call them? Trays? Or
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
Silicone cupcake holders. Molds. There we
Molds.
go. So we're going to do one of those tonight for Karen.
Thank you very much, Karen.
Hi, Patricia.
And in the other package, we have another sink strainer. Gadget Man to the rescue.
I love the twirl on that. We have to figure out if you could put paint through those twirls.
She said, I don't know. I have to check my toy box, see if there's enough room for that.
Oh, I'm sure we'll make room.
So thank you again, Karen. Appreciate that. We'll see if we can put it to good use.
Are you using that tonight?
Using what?
That strainer?
This strainer?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that garbage? Oh. I thought you were wrapping something back up. I'm like,
You're
no.
using these, right?
And I'm going to use one of these. I have to decide which one, though. Sorry, I had to yawn. I couldn't.
That power nap wasn't enough?
No, I only got 4 hours sleep last night, so my butt's dragging today. I went in at like 4:30 and laid down and thought, I'll just take an hour cat nap before Alan gets home. I I was still sleeping at what, 7?
When I took you dinner.
So I probably will not be able to sleep tonight.
Darnell says, "Did you get your cookie cutters out for me?"
Oh, because she wants you to. She wants a pour with. Did you watch her video
No, I haven't seen it yet.
where she filled the paint in each one and then blew it around, and then after she was done blowing them around, then she took the cookie cutters off and tilted. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
So we had a lot of requests for different.
No kidding.
See, ask and you shall receive.
Well, I know what I'm doing, so it's all up to you.
I know what I'm doing, but Nate's gonna have to hang around for it.
Why? Oh, are you doing that one first?
Nope.
You're doing the other strainer first. I know, we asked, and I just was reading them and like, nope, nope, nope. maybe.
Too big.
Well, I had one idea, and then of course we got Karen's package, so that took my other idea away because I want to use one of these today. Just haven't decided which one I want to use though. Yes, it's been raining like crazy. But we can't complain because we had all 70s last week. It was beautiful last week.
Till our day out, my day out.
Why does it feel so hot in here?
It's hot in here.
It's 74.
Now, on the instructions to this, it says easy to clean. We'll see once we get some dried on paint.
It won't be dried on. You got your bucket.
Well, the bucket is ready.
The bucket is ready.
We're going to go with a 14 by 14 canvas.
Watch your... You're going to have to keep the mirror down on the pad. As soon as we put a pad down in a canvas, the camera goes...
About focusing in on
There
that
it
strainer. Sorry about that, guys and gals.
Yeah, he'll spray it. Actually, you want to get that brand new can of WD-40 down because that one's about shot.
Oh my God.
We finally killed a can. Took us 2.5 years, 3 years to kill that can of WD-40.
Don't admit that on air. Somebody will report that we killed a can of silicone.
Oh, it lasts forever.
Yep, it works.
Yeah, okay. Make sure you shake it really well, though, because it's been sitting for a year. You bought me that for Christmas last year, 2017.
So we're looking for color choices. And I know Karen was here earlier. So Karen,
here.
you get first choice.
You're going to go.
Sorry about that, guys.
There you go. Yeah, don't spray that by me because I don't like the smell of it.
Be careful when you first spray this too. It's pretty strong.
Oh, you mean
Spray wise.
spray wise? Yeah. Karen hasn't set a color yet. There she goes. Purple.
Purple.
And then teal was the next most popular.
Teal.
Which would also be like the deep turquoisey colors. Those are teal.
There's a, well, we don't use that.
You can use that.
You want to use that up?
What is it?
Bear.
Yeah, use that up, please.
Essential teal.
That'll get another bottle off the wall.
Because we got all these bottles
And use that.
here.
Use that turquoise on the end there. Yeah. Because then we can get rid of that too. There's not much in those. So, are you putting a base down?
I am.
Okay.
Need a couple more colors.
Get a contrast for your purple.
Yeah, I was gonna go with a lighter purple.
And of course, white, because you're going to need it to break those up.
How about the Lucas Lavender?
Aqua Flash. Put a flash in it. I like that purple flash the best. Pearly pearl. The flashes are on the top shelf. They're calling for magenta. Prince is the one you knocked over.
This one?
That's brown. No, we don't want that
It's
in
a
there.
whole raw umber. No, I'll probably get that when I'm done.
Diane said sea mist pearl. You could do that between your turquoise and your purple. So I have a title now. I am a brand ambassador for Jerry's Artorama.
So what does that mean?
It means that I will be doing reviews of products that Jerry's carries and offering a link to my viewers to purchase products that I review with a discount. So I got an email from Tiffany today. We have Turner Gouache coming. So we'll be reviewing that. Oh, up and down, huh? And she also asked me what else I needed. So I kind of gave her a small list.
Since you already spent
I spent
A
400
fortune.
bucks there last time.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. So it was funny because I Googled brand ambassador. I thought, what does a brand ambassador really do? So, of course, I came across the pay scale for a brand ambassador. I'm like, maybe I should show them that. It's like $127,000 a year. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get that much.
And you're getting a few free supplies out of it.
I'm happy with the free supplies, so I'm good.
It is quite an honor, though.
It is an honor, for sure.
I'm just waiting for one of these home
Your
improvement
heart
stores
beating, honey.
to come to me and say they want me to be the brand ambassador for their gadgets.
Their leaf blowers and their...
That's right. Power tools. And you think that'll happen?
I don't know.
Birdhouses.
Yeah, we haven't looked at Home Depot for gadgets.
Don't give me any ideas.
We've gone to TJ Maxx and to Ross. We need to go to the Triangle Town Center and look in the kitchen gadget store.
Five Below.
Yeah, we haven't gone there either.
We just got to go into more kitty aisles, I think.
Yeah, do you guys like his Pied Piper pour?
I gotta learn how to play the instrument before I can pour paint in it, though. I think that's one of the rules.
Jennifer, they do come out quite matte. After you clean them, I always varnish mine. You can use a spray varnish if you're not comfortable using a brush. Usually 2 or 3 coats of spray varnish will give you a nice shine.
Didn't get quite enough paint down there. Could you get me one of those?
I saw that, Deb. It was you. You'll love it. I love mine. What do you need, honey?
Can you get me one of those silicone brushes?
Oh, where are they?
In the toy box.
Oh, in the toy box. You gonna let me open your toy box?
Just,
I should say, which drawer are they in?
just gonna pick up a little excess white off the.
I tried to stay out of your toy box. Carol, he used a child's recorder and took the mouthpiece off and poured paint down through and let it come out the holes while he was spinning it with his fingers. It was really cool. Penny, here's the thing with pouring varnish. You can. You don't want to leave too much on the painting, and you have to dry it in a very warm temperature or you're going to get crackling. Oh, Bobby. Well, even though if you have COPD, you should be wearing a respirator at all times anyway. So I would suggest that, and use a brush varnish. The Liquitex gloss isn't too bad as far as odor. Shelly, anything above 70 is perfect temp for drying varnish. Like if I do mine out here during the day and let's say it's like 76 and I know it's going to get below 70 that night, I'll leave the heater on because if it is not completely dry, it will crackle. Are you making a mess already? Oh my goodness.
What?
Go ahead, throw it in the bucket.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to baste something with white paint.
Okay. So, one thing I noticed with this is there's some nice holes in the bottom. So, I'm trying to think how we can elevate this.
Do you want one of those PVC rounds?
Yeah.
But that's going to stay contained inside that round, though.
That's okay. It'll disseminate as we lift it up.
Or would you like one of those big red cookie cutters?
Nah, you're still going to have the same problem. The secret to gadgets is there are no secrets.
I'm bringing both because I think you may find this one to be too small.
No. Push pins, yes. Push pins for many gadgets. Okay, so color choices. We're going to go with a white. Lucas lavender. Fine Touch deep violet. There was a call for the flash, so we got Folk Art purple flash.
I love that color.
Craft Smart Sea Mist pearl.
Terry, yes, they do.
Bear Essential Teal. This is a house paint.
Yeah, there's not a lot in there, so it's just going to be a little accent color.
Americana turquoise blue.
And that's another one we're using up.
Yeah. Trying to make room for some of these new paints.
I've got about 5 or 6 up there that need to come down and get used up too.
So I'm not trying to put the flash in between there. Just trying to decide my order.
There you go.
Okay. I'm just wondering if I want to do dirty pour or not. I don't think so. I think we're just going to
If
try
you're going to be
this.
using white, you don't need to.
Okay, so that was the Fine Touch Deep Violet.
So you're going to go around the outsides and just whatever dribbles down in the
I'm going to
middle?
let what dribbles around outside come out there. Then what goes in the center, when I pick up, is going to push everything
Because all
out.
it's doing is going down the side of the PVC pipe.
Well, then I need to pour it faster.
Or more. Jennifer, watch my paint mixing videos. You can get a really up close look at consistency. And one of my girls will post the link for you. Oh boy, Terry. 16 by 20s. If you hit Michael's online with a coupon, you can get the gallon of Liquitex for less than 80 bucks. I just got one for $51.88 with free shipping, so
I love that purple.
what? I do too.
The deep violet.
That black?
The deep violet?
Yeah.
No, it's Fine Touch.
Oh, that's from my Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Terry.
Flash.
I like the high gloss because it's shinier, but sometimes when you're doing bigger paintings, you may see a brush mark, so I would stick with just the regular gloss. I know there's some girls that put it on with a car washing sponge, but when I tried it, it was lifting some paint color, and I was too afraid to continue, so I went back to my brush.
I think we've killed this one.
We have more paint that color, though. Different brand. I like these chocolate chip crackers. All right.
We're going to do one more round.
I did. I opened a bag of Fit and Active 100-calorie snack packs. They're baked chocolate chip wafer snacks. They're yummy. You get them at Aldi.
Just a little paint booger.
I know we need
Nothing to sneeze at.
we need to start using up where we're halfway through with the bottles so that we can clean them out because we've refilled them twice. Yeah, they are good.
Now, we have gathered some paint inside.
Why am I getting the look, Nate? Oh, because they're only 100 calories. I'm supposed to be detoxing, aren't I, Nate? Good luck with that. I will.
What?
I need to do a detox and get back on my 1,200 calorie menu. That's going to be pretty, Alan.
Another one bites the dust.
Yay. Did I miss Terry's question?
In the center.
Terry, I do 3 coats of varnish. And each time you do it, your brush a different way so that you don't get brush marks. And be very light-handed with the brush. Brian's saying one more round.
Now, there's a lot of paint in that center, Brian. You're going to see once I take that.
What? Make sure you scoop with your hand so you don't drip. You're dripping like crazy, aren't you? Why don't you move that out first, tilt that out first, and then take the center thing off? Can you hold that center thing down and tilt the canvas? Can you get your thumbs on that, and then your fingers on the sides of the canvas? No, like this. Yeah. Go around in like a circle pattern to stretch that out before you let the paint out of that. All right, Terry, when you're varnishing, first coat, you go one way, and then you can add a little bit of water to your varnish to make it a little thinner, up to 25% of whatever you have in your bowl. On the second coat, brush the opposite way. Let that dry for 12 to 24 hours, and then do your third coat. The first 2 coats, you can wait like 2 hours in between and go ahead and do that. Well, that's not what I meant, Al, but that's okay.
Well, I just lost any kind of pattern that I had.
That's why I said stretch it out. I didn't say.
That's what I was trying to do. It's okay. It's going to be a happy little accident.
You got a lot of paint on there, don't you?
I got a lot. Wait to see what's in the center.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
And Brian.
It's gonna push all that paint off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just wanted it to like blend in with what you had.
And it's going to blend.
Yeah, Maria, I do 3 coats. Sometimes you can get away with 2, but that third coat just seals it perfect.
Everybody ready for the flush? I kind of like what that did with that. Made almost a perfect circle as it released the paint with all the cells on the outer ring. Now there's a lot of paint on here.
That'll have to be one you can try, Karen, tipping that strainer upside down. So the only metallic you got is the purple flash and the, well, that's not even metallic, but, and the pearl, Seamus pearl, right? Those are pretty colors. Hi, Mylene. He has fun with his little containers. They're talking about your blueberry container pour.
I had another idea. It involves a purchase, though.
Nate, I don't know what's going on with Ellie. The last email I got from her, she said she'd be there last Monday, but she wasn't. So she's working a second job, I think. We all miss her. But she is going on the beach retreat with us, so we'll have a whole week of her.
Take it over the edge.
You're going to get rid of those two white corners.
Get rid of those white corners. I was thinking about leaving it, but
Just don't get squiggly. I hear a kitty cat. I'll let him in. Come on, Sam.
come on, paint.
It's a bit rainy. There you go. So I got the 24 paintings from New Year's Eve, all spray varnished. That was a 2-day process.
Now my next project will be to hang them.
Time to climb a ladder. Well, we have to take all the tape and push pins and all that stuff off of them first. But I did spray varnish that great big 24 by 24. When he gets done, I'll show it to you. Came out nice. And I spray varnished Alan's leaf blower finally. Shelly, it actually looks better with some shine on it.
What's that?
Your leaf blower.
Hey, somebody made a comment that they saw that in Home Goods. They'd buy it.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
But I have to go back and find who that was and make an offer.
Please buy it.
So here we go. Not exactly what I anticipated, but
It's
still
pretty.
the color choices were fantastic.
Yeah.
And thank you for your suggestions on those.
Now we have Eddie out here.
Clean up my edges. And Brian, I did see your suggestion. I didn't have time to put together a contraption like that, but
Oh,
the
his like 5 different things suggestion, 3 or 4.
three, what was done, it was done by another Tina. She called it the no flip drag.
Monica, we're not sure yet. We may have to do another case full.
Of what?
Paintings for the ceiling edge. Terry, if you're really leery with resin and you know you have a lot of silicone in that painting, I would do a coat of varnish on it before the resin. You want to definitely seal it so it doesn't be resistant. Anything worth pulling?
No, not really.
So my thing is, if I saw a lot of silicone on it when I was cleaning it, a lot of times after I do that alcohol wipe and I can still see that spot where that silicone was, I'll put a quick coat of spray varnish on there and let it rest overnight and then do the resin.
How do we get an orange on a purple?
I don't know. All I know, we have a lot of reorganization to do over there on that wall, but it's working for now. Any kind, Terry, will work because you're going to put resin over it, so I wouldn't really worry about it. The ones that we did for New Year's Eve, I just used the Deco Art spray varnish because I got it really cheap. I bought 4 cans and I only used 2 for 23 paintings. Yep, you can use Kmart.
I see you're getting an accumulation of bottles over here for me to clean.
Yeah, I am. You're going to have a nice sit-down cleaning day. Mylene, I used probably 3. The big 24 by 24, I'm going to show you I did 4. Because I wanted that little extra shine to it. You're okay, Eddie. You can stay out here with us. I'm not chasing you out. Where did I put that big one, honey?
Right over here.
Oh. I still have to take the tape off. Ooh. So here was the big one that we did on, see the shine? On New Year's Eve. It dried beautifully. It looks good. Nice and smooth. So that's going to go hanging up somewhere out here.
No, Brian, you're right. No PVC tubes taped together tonight.
So this one was what, a 24 by 24?
Yes.
See, they don't really fit in the tray. So that one was done for sure.
Uh-oh, what do you got now?
So this was my project for the last, what, 4 days? 4 days?
About 4 days.
Yeah. So I got most of my snaps cut out.
It says you put 3 coats of varnish in that?
3 or 4. So I got all of my big ones. And all of the smaller ones. Well, those are the bigger ones. But I did all these pendants, and I love these. Let me see if I can, this one. Let's see if I can get you up close on this one. But they came out really cool. So some of them have earrings, and I did rings.
So we got a couple of questions coming up here too. I'll let you finish up.
I did these cute little rings. So if you haven't bought from Jenny Post yet, she still has the code for the Garage Posse. You get 30% off on the snaps. And use the code Posse. But this is all I have left to cut out. It's just these few here. But this is what I do with all those skins that we pick up. So I'm just waiting for a few more pendant things to come in. And then I'll get those done. But some of these are just absolutely gorgeous. It's like, ooh, I might keep that one. So those will all be going in the Etsy shop soon. I'm waiting till I get them all done so I can do them all at once. Can you take that?
Heath wants to know if we have a separate workshop.
We have a garage. It's a 2-car garage converted into a studio. We have a video out on our channel that shows you the tour.
We are fortunate that we don't have to deal with a lot of winter weather.
I believe we are 22 by 26 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
He says he enjoy pouring, but gets messy quick at the kitchen table.
Yeah. It sure does. Behave. So Nate got his new camera. So I'm going to see how he set his up. My thing is, I have our camera up here on a pull-out extension. So I believe there's a way to hook my camera on there. I just have to figure out how. And I think it's this something here. We will see. I need a cupcake container.
Choose your weapon of choice.
I'll let Karen choose. Which one, Karen? The pink or the orange? This one has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals.
Karen says pink.
Okay. Can I put these in your toy box, Alan?
They're now mine.
They're now yours? I wore the wrong sweatshirt today. All right. White or black background?
Kim Bevel says she doesn't own a house anymore. She owns a paint studio of 1,100 square feet.
Yeah. Believe me, I'm running out of space out here too.
Tammy Taylor says burgundy, black, and pinks. Maria says black.
Black background.
Monica Strickland says if you do pink, add an orange to the pour, please. Yep, getting a lot of calls for black.
I don't have enough black.
Hello, Michelle. Glad you could join us.
I'll have to use Payne's Gray because I don't have enough black. Why do I not have enough black?
Good night, Eskimo.
I know why, because you used it for your Pied Piper pour.
Blame it on the Pied Piper.
So Payne's Gray is cool. It's dark. It's cool.
Carrie Hicks says red and gold.
I gotta get this down before I get
The heartbeat of America.
Merca.
Brian says, "While I'm sitting here, I should go make some black for you."
Yeah. Alan hasn't mixed paint yet.
No, I just pour paint and clean the empty containers.
I have a few girls that are interested in private lessons this next week, so maybe I can schedule it on a Sunday and let Alan join
It won't be
in.
this Sunday.
Why?
Well, unless
No, I've got the two from Ashton.
okay. Julie K wants to know, where did you get the cupcake holders? Well, that was
Karen.
courtesy.
Yep, Karen sent them to us. Michael's probably has them in the cake decorating section. I just never looked for those.
And if you're afraid of gadgets, I mean, you're more than welcome to send them to our P.O. box listed below. I'll always try something once.
Yep. I don't think you've ever given up on any of them. Some of them you've tried more than once.
Yes. Especially ones that gave me a bad reputation, like that spaghetti strainer.
That Monica now owns. Is this here for a reason?
Yeah, it wasn't all used up. You should see the look I'm getting.
He's such a slob. He's such a slob. It's very hard. My OCD gets tried and tested when you're out here.
Linda says, have I ever poured from a shredded cheese container?
Ta-da! All right. Miss Karen, what colors would you like? This is Payne's gray background, so we're pretty easy on colors.
I'll check that out, Kim. She said she just did a painting using a syringe. She's going to post it tomorrow. El Spicy's in the house.
Spicy.
Some silver would be nice.
I do have a new silver, too. It's called Sterling Silver from Deco Art. We can try that.
Michelle Helmick says the horn tuner surprised her.
Okay, so Karen told me I can use whatever colors I want. So everybody else, chiha.
Okay. Terry Alexander wants to know, who makes the paint gray you just used?
That is Creative Inspirations, but I mix it with, I believe it's Craft Smart Gunmetal Metallic. So it has like that sheen to it. Or you can use it by itself. It's still beautiful. All right, I want to use, let's see, sterling silver, maybe some steel blue.
Yeah, call for magenta.
I'm not a pink person, guys. That's all Alan. But the pour that we do later tonight is going to be so much fun on a bigger canvas. So bear with me. It's coming. I am going to put a little black in there. And let's see. How about,
A teal.
I was thinking,
Maple's yellow. Mint.
I want to get some of this blue flash in there because that's going to pull some purple.
Seamus Pearl from a couple people. Maria and Kitty.
Yeah, the Seamus Pearl, and I can also use the mint too.
Tracy said cobalt blue.
Where's the mint?
Brian says dirty, dirty.
I could use mint or I could use Arctic.
Couple calls for gold.
I think the Arctic would look better. Well, we have sterling silver, so we don't want to put too many metallics that bounce off of each other. I need a highlight color.
They're calling for yellow and mint green.
Naples yellow, maybe?
I think you need gold.
If I use the gold, it's going to have to be next to the Naples yellow.
Getting a call for purple.
No, you just did purple. Okay.
Spicy wants to know where the green bean machine is.
Yeah, oh, she's at work. She'll be joining us as soon as her boss leaves. All right, I'm going to do the flash first and see how it reacts with the paints gray.
We had Ms. Wandering Art joining us, saying hello to you.
Hi, Alexis. And we'll go with some black. And I'm going to go in with the Arctic. And then the seam is pearl, so it just gives it a little edge. The steel blue.
Caitlin, she didn't listen to me. She's not using gold.
Silver.
Or there's a couple other calls for it.
Some more black. Do I really want to put that yellow in there? All right, so here's where you'll get your gold.
Yay!
Yeah, a dull gold would be better. Okay, and one more time.
Maria says the color of this silicone mold is throwing her off. She said it looks like
I
a
know.
the painting right now.
The pink, yeah.
Susan wants to know: is the painted gray mixed with Floetrol?
Yes. Floetrol and water. I have a base paint mixing video as well.
Trish says your paint seems to be quite thin. Lots of Floetrol and water.
On base, on the bottle paint, we use Gluol and Floetrol. You have to watch the paint mixing videos to understand the consistencies.
Maria just posted it too.
Thank you, Maria. So I'm just letting that drip off. I'm going to give it a little boost. So there's a lot of paint on there. And the thing with these molds, you can't like grab them and pick them up like you can the bottle bottoms because they're squishy. So you have to use something to pry it up.
Could you do that again? A little slower though.
Why, you want me to drip?
No, I wanted. That was like the Flash.
I'm fast like that.
You need to see that in slow motion.
I'm not slow like you.
That was a little dig. That hurt.
Aw, you'll survive. Valentine's Day's coming, honey. I'll make it up to you. I'll let you use good canvas.
Oh, I get to use a 12 by 16?
What are you talking about? You use 12 by 16s. Oh, you want to use a gallery wrap? Go use your Michael's card. All right, let's tilt.
Hello, Mary Ellen. Glad you could join us.
Just want to get all my paint together. I'm so used to 6 petals now. It's really hard for me to do these 5s. I already caught the edge on that one, so I might as well catch the edge on this. So if you watch the bottle bottom videos, I always tell you guys, you know, to go corner to corner, but you don't want to watch your edges. You want to watch your middle because it's so, look how fast that middle breaks up. So I have a lot of paint here, and that's why it's misbehaving. So let me see if I can try to get it back a little bit.
Everybody's loving that Payne's Gray.
I know I want to leave some of it because I'm an off-center kind of girl. But I got to do something with the center because it's
getting a little wonky.
Yeah, a little bit. And I've got some beautiful cells going on.
Jennifer says she loves it as it is, and Kim says too. Love it. Awesome.
Yep. Look at that sterling silver. That is going to be absolutely gorgeous when that dries.
And look at that gold.
The gold did not sell up, so.
Everybody saying, leave it, leave it.
I'm leaving it.
Brian says, you're done. Step away from the canvas. Put your torch down and step away from the canvas.
I love that flash on the edges. It's really cool.
Kitty says, she's got a question for you. She says, their jugs are still pretty cold. Do you think when they're room temperature, they'll be okay?
Yeah. So here was the thing. Kitty got paint from Jerry's, and it was frozen solid. So I told her to call Jerry's, first of all, and let them know, because they need to wrap for the weather.
Kitty's in Western U.S., right?
She's in Washington, yeah. So she, you know, it has to go a long way from North Carolina to there. And I'm sure it sits in hubs because it takes weeks to get there. It's not like we get ours the next day.
Jennifer Lippincott wants to know, do you ever use the heat gun or mostly just the torch?
I use mostly the torch. I do use my heat gun when I'm doing resin work, though. All right, let's bring it up. I'm trying to get out of the glare. Can you see the edges what that flash did over here? It's really cool.
Shelley Anderson said her husband put his fingers in your painting.
So that's going to be it for that one. I can't wait to see what that silver does. That's the first time I used it. I have not tried it yet, so that is that jar of Deco Art sterling silver, which you might be able to find at Home Depot, but I got mine at Michael's, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Hobby Lobby?
No, I think it was Michael's.
All right, where am I going with this? You gotta move some canvas for me.
And the hearts.
Okay. I always go to the right. Head to the right. I do have to pull a couple of skins out of here, though, because I want to see what that silver's going to do. Like, I need more.
Somebody else said they had the same thing happen. Randa said same thing happened to her, and when she called, they told her she shouldn't order paint when the weather's bad.
That's just rude. That's pretty. It's got the gold in it and the yellow, too.
Oh, Karen, you're more than welcome. Thank you for sending them to us. We appreciate the gadgets.
We have fun with gadgets. Look at that palette knife.
I don't know if that was frosting.
Need what?
Find a cupcake that you put on. And then...
Everything's selling up really cool. Make some nice necklaces. You should see the cells on the cupcakes. Last one, guys.
Hope you're feeling better, Mylene.
Yeah, she still sounded sick the other day. Because Dave's sick too. All right. Okay. So, Al, what are you doing next? He snickers. I don't like when he snickers.
Snickers. You got some Snickers?
I don't have any Snickers, no.
I can go for a Snickers right now.
Where's your bucket? Oh. I'm going to need that bottom shelf for that painting I'm going to do, or the top shelf. Because I have a 20 by 20 to do later. Okay, let me get these taken care of. So Mr. Welch can work. Why do these not have green tabs on them?
Did you have any plans for this little 8x16?
Turn it over. And what kind of canvas is it?
Yeah, but we don't have any other size.
Well, what is your plan? Let me think about it.
I didn't want to go too big. Okay, we'll go with 11 by 14.
Yeah, I color code the erasers to the paint because sometimes when you're grabbing a bottle, you're not sure if it's on the green side or the blue side because some of those minty colors are different. So yeah, I'm OCD'd.
OCD.
Don't look in my laundry room because all my hangers go in color order.
Yeah, you should see what happens when I get them out of order.
Well, you know, if I want a black hanger for black pants and I want a blue hanger for blue pants, it's easier for you in the morning instead of you wearing blue pants with a black shirt. I'm just making your life easier. I'm not as organized as I used to be.
That's because
slacking.
It's because I'm out here more often.
Yeah, you're out here more often, and I don't get to do stuff I want to do.
Okay, what happened to that other little thingamabob? The spoon?
Oh, it's in the bag over there on the workbench. Yes, I need to take the stickers off.
Dang it.
Let me see. Pull your colors. I just have to release that one hole, right? Ooh, ice storms in Michigan. Yuck. I remember those. We get those here. Shuts the city down for 2 or 3 days. There, your holes are uncovered. Is that all right? Do you want me to scrape them out?
No, that'll work. Okay, so Mr. Nate, in his little gift package to Christina, also sent a slotted spoon. Not sure how this is going to work out, but I want to give it a try. Now, one of the things I like to do when I'm dealing with any kind of device like that is I like to go with a little gravity.
Terry, sometimes I sign them on the front or on the side, but I always sign them on the back as well. I'm trying to get better about signing them on the front. But when you're in a hurry to get things varnished and you're like, let's yarn pull paint. I don't always get a chance to sign the fronts. Usually it's just my initials with my little pattern that I made. Mylene said, make a dot and smash it with that big spoon. Kristen says, okay, now I'm really here. I realized my wine glass was empty. My teacup is empty. I have to go in and get a bowl anyway.
A bowl for what?
And it's for.
So canvas size is a 12 by 12.
Looks like it's the good one too. Is it? Let me see the bottom. Yeah. Better be pretty. I'm just kidding.
No, she's not.
You're blurry. Why is it not focusing on that mirror? I don't understand that. Put that in the middle.
I will. I've got paint all over my
Well,
hands.
put your hands in there so that it doesn't get blurry. There you go. No, just sit it down. It's got to have a place to focus too. There.
No, it's heart beating.
Put your red spoon next to the other side. Are we buffering? No pressure, Alan, but this better be good. That was me saying that to you.
Okay. I'm going away from the elevation because I got an idea.
Oh, there you go.
Colors. Color choices.
Can you put something there or move that and put that there?
Color choices.
Brian's saying reds and oranges. You do that a lot though, don't you? Reds, yellow, orange.
I like the bright colors.
Use your neons.
No, I'm not going to go with neons.
Darnell's saying earth tones. We got magenta, gold, purple. Yes, he's using it, Nate. Use your peacock pattern.
I like my purples. Like I can claim them as my own. It's not going to work on this color. Not with this theory.
That terracotta and that carmine together is going to give you mud, like you had on your last painting.
I didn't have mud on my last painting.
That one that's in there, yeah.
No mud in there. Mud makes the flowers grow.
That's so sewage. Yeah, you should spray that spoon too.
Yeah, I should spray the other
Take
back side of it to get that label off too.
That's going to be fine with the label on there. Don't get too close because you'll have a puddle.
So when you do this as couples, when you pour together, there's always going to be one that's faster than the other.
We already knew that. You're new. In a year, you'll be pouring just as fast as I. Well, I
No,
doubt
I
it.
doubt that.
I doubt it. You're blurry, boo.
All right.
So what do you got there?
Spoon, stay there.
Do you want some copper?
I need a darker color.
You need a worn penny. Yeah, and maybe a Van Dyke brown.
One penny I agree with. What's
Deb,
that?
did you get your Floetrol mess cleaned up? That was awful. Nate's saying shifty yellow. I did, Monica.
Color choices. Lucas, pastel yellow. Lucas, Indian yellow. Lucas, terracotta. Creative Inspirations, bright red. Deco Art, worn penny. And I think I can put this one back. I don't think I need that.
What was it?
Deco Art, royal ruby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. That's
What?
awful, Deb. That Floetrol that spilled out of her box, it sealed her coffee cup door rug to the tile. She's still scraping it off to get it out. I showed that picture to Alan, Deb.
That was crazy.
Spicy was here. Thank you, Diane. She has the fix for our autofocus.
There's a fix for it.
I played with all the buttons, and then I got it so it wasn't doing that, but when I brought up to do a close-up, it got all blurry. Karina, no, we discussed it when I went to the doctor. He listens to my lungs. He says they're fine. I have no wheezing at all. It's something that's irritating my upper respiratory. We already decided it's probably the Floetrol. I tried Maria, but then it just doesn't. When I go live, it kicks out all my settings.
Okay, Nate. This is for you, bud.
No, it's not COPD. The traveling spoon.
Are we going to spoon a little later tonight, hon?
Huh?
Are we going to spoon a little later tonight?
You'll be snoring before I even come to bed. No, Robin, I'm not going that far. It's allergies for sure. Because if I have days that I don't even cough, but it's like when I'm out here and we're around the paint, then it starts. I keep telling Ellen we're going to get twin beds because I need my sleep.
What are you doing over there?
Knocking all the soda bottles down. Yeah, we thought it was my atenolol. We still haven't ruled that out. But it's not the lisinopril. I don't take lisinopril anymore because that was even worse. I did buy a new medium. I bought 5 jugs of Creative Inspirations gloss medium and varnish that I want to do a little experiment with. Check my nodes, Nate. You guys got to remember I'm a smoker too, so it has a lot to do with it too. I think it's in there, Val.
What's that?
My needle and my airbrush.
Okay. Definitely got to blow some of this out. Since you mentioned airbrush.
Well, Evelyn, when I first started pouring paint, I only used the glue and I never had a cough. As soon as I added the Floetrol, but I also added that WD-40 spray at the same time. So we're not sure. I'd like to get away from the WD-40 spray, but then it makes it so hard to clean stuff with the paint stuck. And we have a septic system, so we have to clean everything outside. I don't know. We're just going to delete one thing at a time. I would love to quit smoking cold turkey, but you better put me in a coma for a week.
And you better put me on vacation for a month.
I quit for 6 weeks once when I turned 40. And poor Alan. That's all I'm going to say. They're calling it ketchup and mustard. Nate saw me on a day without smokes.
When was that?
I did the patch. And we went to a mall out in Pennsylvania one day, and I forgot to put my patch on before we left. It was awful. Yeah, you have to want to quit to quit. My father-in-law had lung cancer, and I saw what he went through. I can't vape. It makes me choke. I already tried that. Can't take Chantix. I already tried that. Gives me more anxiety attacks than I already have. That's my thing. I get up in the morning and I light a smoke and I have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, whatever I'm in the mood for. And I have a lot of stress here with 5 people here. So until we dwindle down, till it's just me living alone.
Where am I going? Oh,
Smoke.
the she shed.
Mary Ellen's telling me to smoke weed. I have CBD oil gummies.
I don't know.
I tried hypnosis, Maria. It doesn't work. You have to keep calling them for a reboot. See, that's like Alan's brother TJ. He was a heavy smoker, and when he had all these things go on, he quit smoking, not by choice, but he doesn't even want one. It's like he doesn't even care.
Yeah, Maria, that's what I think. Ugh.
What? Swipe it.
No, let's. I'm not sure a swipe's gonna save this one. This is my Valentine gift to you, hon.
It's my Valentine's gift. Well, fine. You're not getting what I gave you then. Oh, I don't smoke 3 packs a day. I smoke maybe a pack. I was down to like 10.
It depends if I'm here during the day or not.
Deb said she'd be in prison for the rest of her life if they took her smokes away from her and her coffee.
Let's just say when the last time.
You're gonna do something like that. You got a big goober in the middle there of ketchup.
Goober.
Swipe it with white, they're telling you.
But I like from here down, from here up. Step away from the painting.
This is pretty here. I don't like this. I don't know, it's all you. Just don't take all night.
Sometimes you have to
What
have.
if you do a dirty pour over it with the same colors?
No, that ain't gonna save it.
Well, that one will be going into the pour over pile, unless you want to scrape it now. I didn't come over to help, Monica. I came over to get a closer look.
Yeah, you want to get a close look? See, down here is really
Mucky.
Yeah, but it's mucky, but the cells on that are crazy.
What if you, Darnell saying, what if you airbrush the white into the red? I do all the time, Brian. He's used to it.
What's that?
I dish your paintings.
That's okay, Brian. You get used to it.
I get my cigarettes from the Indians. They're $13 a bag for 150 cigarettes. I did that, Karen. I used to roll my own. I even have the machine upstairs.
I almost think I want to go the other way. Go with the red into the white.
Oh, I had the cough way before I started smoking those, Val. This all started when I got a really bad case of bronchitis. So my lungs are extra sensitive, I guess.
Now
What if you inject it? I was just thinking that too.
I'm just making a mess.
Can I inject some for you and then you can tilt it?
What are you going to inject?
Balloon smash it.
Yeah, let's see what a balloon does to that.
Okay, I'll blow up one for you.
Or I could spoon smash it.
That's what Mylene told you to do in the first place.
I was thinking about that.
That killed me. Doug's pronouncing this painting dead at 8:35. There you go. Now remember, when you go down, two hands, push, and then pull up. Straight up. Don't swirl it.
Marilyn says a little black in the smash. What do you think?
Yeah, you could put black in there. I would never pay more than $5 for a pack of cigarettes. I said I was going to quit when they went to $1. I didn't.
That's why she makes me go buy them.
I always have coupons if I have to buy Marlboros. But I have a son that smokes too, and it's for me to say I'm going to quit would mean kick him out because he smokes too.
All right.
Yeah, you might want to grab some paper towels. You can get some kind of nice background out of that. I can put vinyl on it. I almost opened my Cricut today and I thought, nope, 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 don't do it. Finish up what you've got going. $135 a carton in Canada. Wow. I do, Michelle. I make him, I don't let him smoke out here at all, no matter if it's raining or cold. Yes, it's looking better already. I think I smoke more out of boredom, don't I?
Yeah, I think that's it.
We're on number 3, Sherry. I'm going to do a big one after he's done.
I'm trying to salvage this one.
See, I'm not so bad. Darnell's is still in the box, too. I look at vinyl every time I go to Michael's. I have, 5 rolls that I bought. We're in North Carolina, Melanie. 3 hours from the coast. Yeah, dab it a couple times before you wipe it off, Alan. Because you want to move color around. You don't want to keep just smushing it down. Keep going. Get your corners. You'll know when you have to wipe it off. Yeah, I was probably referring more to Nag's Head.
What's that?
3 hours from the coast. No, Deb, I haven't done that. My doctor checks me out pretty good when I go.
A little more black. And then I'm going to call it quits.
There you go. You can learn to embellish now, Alan. You can make those flowers with your paint markers.
My paint markers? My paint markers?
Yeah, I don't have any bumps or anything. My notes are good. He checks me out when I go every 6 months. I've been going a little more often now, haven't I? I like the way the white's coming up. Get that one corner. Other side.
I got this corner.
Not over on the bottom there. The gold corner.
Over there?
No, other side.
Over there.
Yep.
Maybe I hit this corner too.
It's better.
Okay. I'm stepping away.
Step away from the canvas. It's better than it was. I need to go to
Whoever idea was to throw that black in there, thank you very much. Sometimes things just don't work out the way you think they're going to. I have the one added benefit is I have a coach on hand. I call her Yoda. Ta-da! Off to the drying rack.
It's so quiet in the house. This is going to become a paintball now.
Good night, Judy. Thank you for joining us.
Not always, Brian.
What's that?
Do they ever turn out the way you see it before you poured it?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I get what I'm going for. Sometimes I get better than what I was going for.
So what are you up to now?
I'm going to do a big one.
Give me a big
Well,
one.
20 by 20. He popped his balloon.
Wasn't Brian calling for that big one?
That's the biggest one I can fit in there that I can actually move around.
Well, if you'd make room for all these paints on the tray.
I was going to do that today, but a nap was more important. I have to rest. Everybody tells me I need to rest. So I did.
Yeah, see, Bobby's got the right mindset. Still pouring for the fun of it, never expecting anything really.
True. All right. So I'm going to be putting puddles of paint in this bowl, and we are going to flip it on a 20 by 20 canvas. But I want to use some similar colors that Ellen used on a previous painting to get it more peacocky looking.
So Maria wants to know, are you going to call this the mind blower pour?
Sure. We'll call it the mind blower pour.
How about mind
Or
blower?
poop soup. We'll see. I hope it's not poop soup.
Brian, you got to think outside the box. That's what I say.
Think outside the box. I'm trying to pull some
Don't
colors.
paint yourself into a corner. Art.
What am I missing?
So Carrie wants to know what size canvas?
20 by 20. I think I'm going to use black and white.
Dang, I'm going to have to move the pail then.
I told you I need that bottom shelf. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit of white in the bottom of this bowl. And I already sprayed it with the WD-40, so there's some goop in the bottom there. And I think I'm going to start with purple.
Carrie wants to know what technique?
This is like a puddle pour bowl flip.
Kitty wants to know what's the biggest you've done on that tray?
24 by, oh no, 15 by 30. Yeah, I fit a 30 in here.
Yeah, people call them Purple Lake, green. Gail wants to know, when do you swirl your paint?
When do I swirl my paint? I don't. What do you mean when I'm doing a dirty pour? Just to marry the colors. You just want to do like an X just to blend them so they don't come out all in one.
Judy Lee, when did you sneak in here? How you doing?
Judy, Judy, Judy.
Monica wants to know, does anybody know Jean Schrank?
Mm-mm.
I didn't even see her come in. My apologies,
I think
Judy.
I need another brighter green than this because it's going to be too much like the yellow. I have to have enough paint to cover that 20 by 20. I think I need a turquoise in here too, just to highlight it. Oh, what do we have we want to get rid of?
Sorry, Judy. I must have been intensely focusing on my painting at that time. Glad to see you're here. Okay, now we're talking about CBD and THC and
Drugs.
hemp. Sketch Artist wants to know, have you ever tried a Boilermaker pour?
Oh, yeah. We actually were the first ones to do a Boilermaker. So this is the other thing, because I get a lot of people that say, oh, it's just like a sandwich pour. It's really not. I'd like to do a comparison to the spray can top. You know, the people use the cups with the cup glued in the bottom. Because when you're doing the Boilermaker, you're getting the white underneath that. Where when you're gluing the cup down, you're not. So
Leah wants to know, have you used glow-in-the-dark additives and any recommendations?
I have not.
I went to.
Lucas has a glow-in-the-dark paint that I'm going to try to get. So, because Alan's been wanting to try it. Oh, I love that sound. That means, ooh, fill a new bottle.
I hate that sound.
That means you gotta wash it.
It's cleaning our bottle.
It's okay, honey. It's nice to use paints we haven't used in a while. Let me put some more of this fern in here.
Okay, so Brian wants to know, how many ounces of paint you got there?
That's gonna be a lot. I don't know. It'd be like doing 5 flip cups. So you would want at least for 20 by 20, at least 20 ounces. So I'm over that a little bit.
That bait says 24 to 32.
And the only reason I put the white in the bottom is because I want to see if it'll lace out a little bit.
Gail says she love painting she got from the auction.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, I have all these extra caps left. I was changing them, putting the right colors on. So this was an extra and it's ripped. All right. So I'm going to flip it.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
I don't have any
Need some
gloves.
help.
I need some gloves. Did you hear my snort?
Do you want some help?
I think I can get it.
Matt's here. He says he's got cookies.
I better move that because I know I'm going to
What do
make
you
it.
want?
I'm good. I'm good. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
You got this.
I got this.
Thank you, Judy. Appreciate your support.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did you spray that?
I did. Doesn't look it, does it? The suspense. I did it without spilling it. Okay.
Yeah. And without any help.
Oh, it's really stuck.
Maybe you need to poke a hole in it.
I can't. Oh, it dropped.
Tons of paint.
I didn't get my lacing I wanted, though.
Carol Johnson calls it the bowl you over technique.
The bowl you over. Stop bullying me. I need some juice.
I like that, Carol.
What?
The bowl you over technique. Leanne saying now infuse it.
I don't know if I want to do that. This is kind of neat.
I know.
Huh? I know.
I know.
All
How
right.
you gonna stretch this thing?
Oh, I'm good at that. That's not bothering
No,
me.
but
What? I'm not scared.
without losing some of that stuff.
Well, you're gonna lose it regardless.
Around you go.
It's either gonna be majorly funky, ugly, or it may be beautiful.
So Shannon's asked, what do you do with the flow-off paint after it dries? Paint skins?
I usually pull them and then pull what I want, and the rest I chuck. I really like that yellow.
Maria said, did you name the colors?
No, I didn't.
Michelle Helmick says, call it the salad bowl toss.
This is gonna be really dark when it dries, though, because it's dark now. So I'm gonna try to get rid of some of that darkness. Yeah, I didn't need quite that much paint. I put a lot of light colors in there too. Yeah, I didn't really need that last round of colors, those last 5 puddles of color. But I've never done one with a bowl, so I didn't know how much paint I would need.
Maria's asking colors, please.
I already put them away. Creative Inspirations, lemon yellow. Lucas Permanent Violet. Lucas Fern. Soho Cad Green. Soho Phthalo Blue. Black. White. What am I missing? And Artist Love Aqua.
Kendra Dicer says, okay, seriously, you always make me want to paint. Even with pneumonia, I'm going to be dreaming about what I want to do. Hope you feel better, Kendra.
I was the same way, though, when I would watch people. Remember, I'd get up at 5:30 in the morning, come out here and do a pour.
Getting a little heartbeat.
Heartbeat of America. Man, you really look at the torch, what he did. That's him. That's red. That's him.
No, that's not him.
It's him.
That is not
It's him. Best way to clean your torch, though, is alcohol. Takes the paint right off.
Kim's torch is right here.
No, you're not getting a new torch. All my sides are good. Just touching up my corners.
Man, they're all siding with you.
What?
Monica's saying, gosh, clean that torch.
Yeah.
Shelly says, guilty Ellen.
Yep. See?
Getting the heartbeat.
They're not all going to stick up for you.
Guilty, I tell you. I am innocent until proven guilty.
Well, it's got red on it. It's you.
Deb H says, I'm busted.
I can't even get
Brian, I need some help, man.
Da, da, da. The sides are pretty too, or the selled over the sides. And it didn't skip, so. A lot more is going to come up. I see little bitty ones coming now. It's going to be cool when it's dry. I just don't like this patch right here.
I have my own torch, Brian, but it's kind of big.
It's all right, Elle. I got a fire extinguisher. Let's see if I can get some of that off. It ain't going. It's stuck. It has planted itself.
Monica says, yeah, when you buy your own torch, be sure to go through Christina's Amazon shop. Thanks, Monica. Appreciate that.
I yelled at my son the other day because he orders from Amazon all the time. I'm like, are you going through my link? No.
Well, Kendra, I appreciate that, but a little mess is part of the process. It's just tough when you're dealing
With a person with OCD.
somebody that has OCD.
Okay. Alan, glove up. So I'm going to have you take it. So that I can hold this pad down. Because there is nothing salvageable here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Got a lot of green.
Try to go just under. Don't touch the sides if at all possible.
Don't trip, flip, or
it's going on the bottom shelf.
slip.
And hopefully no little spiders will run through it tonight. I haven't seen any lately, so I think we're good. Got it? He's got it. It's gonna drip probably. Oh my.
Oops.
Oh my. It's mucky.
What is it?
It's mucky. Okay, next time I'll remember not to use so many dark colors.
Don't like to hear.
Huh?
People say in the art world, oops.
So I have 3 heart canvases, little magnet ones that I'm just gonna pour real quick. If you guys want to stick around and watch, it's fine. I just want to do something with them.
Pick a card, any card.
Pick a card, any card. I picked cards. These are just going to be little flip cups.
Good night, Deb.
Maybe I'll do dirty pours on them with red and pink.
What?
Red and pink.
You're going to use red
Yeah.
and pink?
Yeah. Don't fall off your chair. Maybe I'll do one with reds, one with pinks, and one with like red and gold.
Okay, Sherry says, sorry, she just came on not too long ago. What size canvas is it? The one that she did
It was
previously
20 by 20.
was a gallery wrap 20 by 20.
Where's that Pepto-Bismol pink?
Yeah, not only does she not like pink, she doesn't like Pepto-Bismol.
I
either.
can't handle Pepto-Bismol. Caca. Caca.
Jeanette says she got here and she's peed. She missed the earlier pour, but she's glad she's catching the hearts. Glad you could join us, Jeanette.
I need those 2. I'll work on this one. Don't need a lot of paint for these, that's for sure. This is just a little 3-ounce cup. We probably only need about half of that.
Hate's a strong word. You don't hate pink, do you? You just don't have a very good...
I like pink when it's with black or like a indigo blue.
Sherry was asking the size of canvas she was just working on was a 20 by 20 gallery wrap.
Yes. Yes, it was. No, I don't want to use white in there because we'll get pink.
Okay. And April wants to
All
know,
right, 1 squirt.
what are these hearts made of? Are they made of
They're
canvas?
magnet canvas boards, like they won't warp because they got the magnet on the back. That's way too much paint. Get them from Hobby Lobby. They have different shapes too. They have circles and triangles and yeah, it's too much paint. I'll remember on the next one.
Okay, so Monica has got a question. When pouring over wood pieces, do you have to use gesso or can you just do a coat of white?
You definitely want to prime it with something so it doesn't warp. You can, I use the Bear paint primer, 2 coats, but I've been buying the gessoed boards from Jerry's, so you don't have to do anything to them. I paint the sides though, because they do bubble when you do acrylic pouring on them, but as they dry, they go back down.
Heather wants to know, will the magnets still work after the pour?
Yeah, they're taped off. I have them taped off with painter's tape. One down. We'll save these for next Valentine's Day, Ellen, because I'll probably resin these.
Maria wants to know, some of the canvases have a rougher feel to them. Can you do a few coats of gesso to make them smoother?
Yes. Sand after the first coat. Okay, so with the pink, shall I do silver? See how I was cleaning my bottle already? Did you see that one there?
What?
That bottle.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That was me.
What?
That was me.
You know that's on tape now, right?
No, because they can't see it.
Show them what you're talking about.
No, they can't see it. I admit I got paint on the bottles back there because my canvas was too big. That's Brian's fault.
Oh, see where that's going, Brian?
He told me to do a big canvas. I need a darker pink in there, don't I?
Allie's calling for purple. And Karen's calling for hot pink.
I'll do a purple one on that one.
Carol, that is just not false. It's always the guy's fault.
What?
Whatever.
Yeah, we blame everything on men. It all started with Adam. I am not a feminist at all, so.
Okay. Sketch artist wants to know, she tried a tree ring pour for the first time and it really failed. Do you just pour out the paint or do you move the cup in a circular motion?
I have better luck if I move it just a little bit in a circular motion, but you really don't have to if you've got your colors coming out on separate sides. Also try layering your cup like on each side instead of just like pouring it on one side. You'll get better results that way too. I'm glad I put that shot of rose madder in there because I like that edge.
Okay, now you started the biblical interpretations. Heather is saying, actually wasn't, Leanne says, Eve was tempted, but Adam took a bite because Eve said to. Bonsoir du Quebec from Diane.
Oh, it's going to be pretty. That red comes up through that middle, or the hot pink.
Welcome, Diane.
I'm crawling in. Should do a purple one, huh? A purple one with some pink in it.
Shelly says she's not a pink person either. That means we can leave the pinks home, right? And we go to the...
No, we still have to take what we plan on taking. We are bringing so much stuff with us for the trip, so.
She's already started making lists.
somewhat. I'm already trying to figure out where we're going to put all the canvas because we're bringing a ton. All right, so let's use some deep violet and some lavender. And I'll put some silver in that one too. I need it a little darker.
Oh, okay, Cecilia. Adam was created first because you always do a rough draft before the final masterpiece.
I saw a cartoon one day where he got mad at her and he's like, "Give me back my rib."
Leanne said we're gonna need a U-Haul.
Well, if
I don't think so.
Maria and Nate get a rent-a-car, we can put our luggage in that car and put all the painting supplies in our car, which we have SUV. So,
And we're thinking seriously about SUV top carrier.
yeah.
We're gonna have plenty of room.
We don't have to worry about taking groceries because there's grocery stores on the island. So we'll be doing that when we get there.
For those that you are coming, though, do bring some warm clothes.
Yeah, because it's not always warm in May. I mean, we had both. We had 40s and we had 90s that week we were there.
Right.
And I like to get up and watch the sunrise at 5:30 out on the deck. So
No, Val, I didn't see your question request. What was it? Let me go back. Look at the tip of the airbrush and see if the needle is still in it.
yeah, look, just 1 second.
Something's wrong with the new master airbrush. Okay, Leia wants to know, what would a spinning turntable do while you pour? Depends what kind of pour you're doing.
Yeah, we've done some where we've spun it while we were doing a dirty pour. Ring pours. We have videos on those.
I used it on when Nate was
It's
here.
pretty.
Used it on a bottle bottom pour.
Yeah.
Which worked out
Yeah.
really well. Kept it nice, and rather than getting sometimes the disfiguration you get when you try to pour off the excess paint, it just kind of, as long as you're spilling it or spinning it at a consistent speed, you'll get a nice level distribution of the paint.
Right. Let's see if that's there. Yep, it's there, Val. The needle's there.
Good night, Trish. Thank you for joining. You're right. 5 a.m. does come early.
Yeah, it's too early. I'm not a morning person. We don't have pink tops, do we?
Ryan says he needs to see all three of those.
Oh, I'll bring them back over just a minute. He's a diablo. Yeah, we need a bottle cleaning day. Refill day.
Sketch artist wants to know, would you ever do a workshop?
I do private workshops here at the house.
In the garage?
In the garage, yes. I try not to do too many though, because
Maria says, before you put those colors away, what were they?
Maria, I'm going to pull your hair so bad. I don't remember. I know the one was that deep violet from Fine Touch. And I did use this, the Liquitex Deep Violet and the Lucas Lavender.
Marilyn wants to know, how much do you charge for your classes?
I charge $50 for 2 hours. And that includes doing 2 paintings that you leave here and I finish them for you. And you pick them up about 3 weeks after class.
Paints? You don't have to bring your own paints.
No, I do. I teach you how to mix. I teach you how to do prep your canvas. I teach how to do a dirty pour and a flip cup, and then I'll do one to show a different technique, like either a ring pour or a bottle bottom, whatever they want to see.
Okay. Jeanette wants to know where we're located.
In Franklinton, North Carolina.
About 45 minutes north of downtown Raleigh.
Yep.
And Valerie wants to know, do you do virtual classes?
I haven't. I mean, it's too hard to show them that consistency. You guys know, you've seen the videos, and I mean, I can work with somebody one-on-one on a video chat if anybody ever wants to do that.
Good night, Leanne. Thank you for joining us.
Wait, Alan, you're going to get the alcohol out and clean that torch.
Okay. Jeanette wants to know, what if we had a group of 3 or 4? Could you do a Saturday? Sure.
I could, yeah. I could do a Saturday. You have to take turns, though, because I have just this table for pouring. Because my other table is for resin work. And don't ask me to teach resin. I mean, I can show you the basics, but I'm not a professional resinist.
Jeanette says she's headed to Winston-Salem tomorrow. That wouldn't be too bad for a weekend. And Heather said she'd also be interested in that, especially for the mixing part. I'll tell you the truth, guys. The mixing part is a key.
It's crucial. Yep.
To your final paintings, because honestly, if I was doing the mixing, I could tell you that I wouldn't get some of the good results I get now.
It's the paint consistency. Let's say you're mixing up. Every paint brand is different too. So it's gonna, when you put that glue in and you put that first hit of Floetrol in there, some of them break down to watery and some of them stay super thick. So you have to keep adding Floetrol to some, and other ones you don't add as much.
Heather says she's having a problem. She can't get her white and silver to stop cracking.
Are you using craft paint? There they are. I love them when they're wet because they look like they have resin on them.
Okay, so we got a couple more things here. Jeanette says, I'll see what I can get pulled together, and then I'll throw some dates out at you.
I just killed it.
And if I can't, yeah, I couldn't be so lucky. And if I can't get anyone else, well, heck, happy birthday to me in July. Valerie wants to know, I would be happy to pay for a personal or small virtual class with you. Ryan says apple barrel white.
Apple barrel white cracks.
Everybody's loving those hearts.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty, and they're changing already. They're getting more cells in them.
What do you mean, no, Valerie? I said I would be happy to pay for a private or small virtual class. That's what I thought I said. I might have been wrong.
Belle's on a different time zone than we are, too. It's hard for us to hook up. When she goes live, I'm in bed. do with that. Any more questions, guys, before we head out? We really ran over. See what a neat freak I am? I could have waited till that dried and peeled it off, but no. All right, guys. I'll go. If you have more questions, you can come into the Praj Posse and leave them there. I'll try to get them. Maria can tag me if she sees them and I miss them. Oh, somebody's already dinging me. So we will be back here next Monday night. I have videos already recorded for this week that I did last week. So be prepared for those. You want a sneak peek?
Sherry's Life wants to know, what's your favorite colors, Christina?
Here comes the sneak peek. That was a sneak peek.
What are you doing, teasing?
I'm teasing. So what was the question?
Your favorite color.
My favorite color on this wall right now is green turquoise.
What?
Yep.
When did that change?
Why? Are you going to my indigo? I like the steel blue and the indigo.
I thought you liked the Prussian blue.
I do like the Prussian blue, but this is my ultimate favorite color.
Jeanette says, oh my God, that was gorgeous. Bring it back.
It's an airbrush with dendr. All right, I'll show you.
Teaser. She is a teaser.
I am. But what happened with the pink dendrited, which made it even prettier. See the dendrites coming off of the edges? I have to work on the middles a little bit with my paint pen. But look how that dendrited out. It's really cool. But yeah, I have to go in and put the orange in here yet for the dots. The black is just like a background for the orange. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty.
She's a flower child. What can I say?
I am. And then we have the double bottom. I'll give you a peek at that one too.
Jeanette said, that's the prettiest canvas you ever seen. Her mama would flip over that. Don't show your mama this one then.
This is another one that I did. The video will be up this week.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you for everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you for your patience in dealing with my my ladle riddled mess. But I did my first balloon smash, so thumbs up for that.
Yeah, you did pretty good too. Oh, the Boilermaker pour that I did last week dried really dark. So I'm going to see about when I varnish that, if it's going to brighten it up at all.
Oh, resin in that. There's a fish right in the middle.
Yeah, it's still really pretty though, but I know as soon as I clean it and get some shine on there, that color's all going to pop again.
Okay, so Heather's got a good question. When are you going to have another auction?
Let's see. March. Sorry.
Just got the calendar out.
I don't know. Do you guys want to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday?
I like Saturdays better.
You like Saturdays better?
Personally.
Do you want to do it during the day or do you want to do it at night? Because we have the 2nd of March and the 3rd of March.
It's okay, Sherry. You can call me Ellen.
Saturday night. Okay, so Saturday night at what, 7, 8?
Last time we did it 7.
So let's do it at 8.
Yeah.
All right, Saturday, the 2nd of March at 8 o'clock.
Tammy Haga wants to know, do you remember what the name of the video is where you made the flowers that you just showed?
It's not up yet. I gave you a sneak peek. It will be up this week.
This week.
Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm writing it on the calendar. Auction, 8 p.m. Okay, and we are going to pull some resin paintings out of Etsy. So those will have a little bit of a higher starting bid, but I'm going to try to keep them really affordable. Because I had them on sale all weekend, 50% off, and I only sold 3. But if you guys want to get one at 50% off right now, just send me an email and I'll give you a code to put in to purchase one at 50% off. And it's free shipping, so you're just going to pay half price.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of you aren't online on the weekends, so you might have missed the flash sale.
Brian was asking, and somebody else, some of my paintings are going to be included in the auction too, Jeanette and Brian.
Yeah, we have a lot of paintings. Oh my goodness. I did, I cleaned, like I said, I did 70, cleaned 70.
What happened to the
What?
the Pied Piper?
It's there. It is there. It is there. I just saw it. That's blueberry. There it is. You gonna show him your Pied Piper?
Yeah, so this is pretty much dry. This is from my last video, the Pied Piper.
It's gonna look beautiful when it's varnished.
Someone said it looked like a dragon's eye. There actually was a couple comments. And I'll tell you what, I didn't see it at first, but somebody's got some keen eyes to see that. So that will probably be up in the auction if we can get it varnished in time.
Yeah. So I'm going to go into Etsy and put in the code POSSE, P-O-S-S-E, all in caps. And you guys are entitled to 50% off any purchases for paintings, jewelry, just not the beads and the closeout jewelry. So I'll do that as soon as we get off here. I'll put that code in and you guys can go in and enjoy it for the week. I'll leave it up for the whole week.
You will keep everybody updated on the progress with Jerry's.
Yes, for sure. I should have that Turner gouache this week if they mail it. So,
Gail, we do ship to Canada on our auction items, though the buyers must pay the shipping cost.
in the Etsy shop, Gail, if you want to pay the shipping, I will honor that. She's bought from us before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kitty, do you have any wall space left at all?
We're just waiting for the announcement for the gallery opening.
Yeah, we think that she's starting us a gallery.
She's going to be our West Coast representative.
There you go. So yeah, if you guys need any help, holler. I'm going to go put that code in Etsy. Gail, if you find a painting you want from there, I can give you a quote on shipping. If I can fit it in a small enough box, the flat rate is like what, $39.25. I don't know. We try to get them as cheap as we can. So if I don't ship flat rate, it's like 30 something.
Tammy wants to know if you want to sell that rectangular green piece jewelry you showed tonight.
Which one? The rectangular? Oh, the long one.
Yeah.
That has earrings to match.
Good night, Monica. It's okay. We all have to work. Glad you could join us, though. Be safe going home.
Oops. This one? Oh, I can't get it.
There you go. Oh.
That's going to be a set, and that's going to be 15.
And Sherry wants to know, is the shipping free on your Etsy?
Yes. Okay, Tammy, I'll put it aside for you. Send me an email at ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com with your mailing address.
Jennifer,
And I'll send you an
Lopez.
invoice.
Thank you so much. You made my Monday much better. Well, thank you for joining us, Jennifer. Appreciate it.
Jeanette, that painting will be on Etsy in 2.5, 3 weeks. It's got a cure.
She just liked to tease you.
Yeah, I was teasing. They all have to go through the curing process, and then it goes to, yeah. I will let everyone know in the Parage Posse when there's new paintings going into Etsy, which will be very soon. Because I want to pull all that stuff out and put all new stuff in. Resin paintings did not sell well in the Etsy shop, so we may go back to just varnish in there. And maybe a few will have resin. So, yeah, it is pretty, Karina, too. I love the colors. Yeah, I did that painting, was it last Thursday? I think it was Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. So it just got finished drying, so now it has to cure for 2 weeks. And I still have to play with the centers a little bit. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you all next Monday. And like I said, if you need to get a hold of us, you can do it through the Parage Posse, or you can send me an email at ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com. And we'll see you all next week. Bye now.
Good night.